It's a lovely late morning on the farm today, and we've got someone to introduce to you. It's Mr. Chatty himself. You can hear him already. Introducing Bullseye. And Bullseye by name, Bullseye by nature. He's our new billy goat. He's a 3-year-old Kalahari Red. He's a proven goal scorer, and he has definitely got the gift of the gab. Just check out his chat-up lines. He's a big hit with the ladies. I tell you what, I'm not exaggerating, but they don't know what's hit them. They all look like they've been dragged through a hedge backwards. Even little Hoover over there. Now, she's not underage or anything naughty like that, but she is full size now, thereabouts. And I don't know, he bloody destroyed her.
She come in and make everyone pregnant.
I think that in the space of about 3 days, everyone's pregnant. I'm a bit worried about myself, actually. Every time I stand still, he starts to rub himself up against me. Yeah, Tumnus, you come and watch this, mate. This is how you do it. Now, he's definitely got the knack, but I have to just say, he's a bit of a all show and no go. What I mean by that is it's within 3 seconds, it's all over. And that's being kind to him. That's rounding it up to the nearest 3 seconds. But he's definitely scoring the goals, so that's all that matters. It's because the camera's on him. She is. He just shot wide of the net. Goal! Oh my God, that's a goat cream pie. That's it, Tumnus. You had your chance, mate. Oh, well, I'd be shocked if he was riding me like that. You see him yawn. Hard work, mate, isn't it? Since Bullseye's appeared on the scene, we've been getting a little bit of that. Oh, he got good air then. He keeps trying, old Tumnus, I'll give him that. But old Bullseye is... he seems to have created a situation where now Tumnus has gone full-blown bisexual, and he's even trying to slip one up Scape. But Scape's not having any of it, thank goodness. So he's like a dirty uncle now. But look at the state of him. It's as dirty as a... Oh, I can't say. A Bullseye, there's not a hair out of place. Pristine. So he's 3 years old, so he's a Kalahari Red, which is it's a South African meat goat breed, and similar to the boar, similar size and growth rates. Now, the good thing about Kalahari Reds are, though, the does are very, very friendly and also very, very good mothers. So it is possible to put a kid that isn't getting enough milk from its mum with another doe, and as long as they got enough milk, they're quite maternal, so that's a good plus point. They're also slightly more resilient to parasites, internal parasites. The boars are quite renowned for that. That's why a lot of people mix the breeds. Certainly do out here in Thailand. They tend to have a boar or like a high percentage boar buck, and then a right old mix, make them more resilient. Tim wants more water for the biochar we've just done. But he is beautiful. Now, the good thing is he's incredibly friendly. The bad thing is he's incredibly friendly. So he does like a little scratch, and that's a cue to give him a scratch behind the ear. But if you stop scratching him, he doesn't like that, and he'll push you for more scratches. And I've got some hair before by about 2 foot. Just got to be very, very careful with him. And of course, out here, the bucks are just kept out with the girls. They're not sort of like stood in one time a year. So he's in constant rut, which can potentially be very dangerous for people if they get a bit too close for them. So whenever there's a little doe that's coming into heat or season or whatever, which is once a month, then don't get in the way. If he wants his way with them, you make sure you're not in between him and the doe. Very good. Toon's had to shout at him a couple of times, and although he is big and strong, when Toon shouts at him, his bottom lip does go. He does. I mean, most blokes, the bottom lip goes when Toon shouts at them, but an animal that size, it is quite funny. He's been good today. So, well, he's always good. It's just if he wants to play, that's the problem, isn't it, mate? Eh? He's a beauty, absolute beauty. The first day we got him, it was quite late in the afternoon, so we didn't let him out till the next day, and it's quite daunting initially. But yeah, he's never been out before. He's always been kept in a raised house like the one here. So you should have seen the look on his face when he was like, "Am I allowed out for sure?" And he was eating everything. But the thing is, although there's a lot of muscle on him, his fitness was lacking. And after about half an hour out, he was having to lay down every 100 yards or so. So he's got his fitness up now. They're all getting a bit chatty. They want to come out now. All right, Sangmo.
I don't want them to. They want to swim inside.
I still remember the day when we first got Blackie. We're like, wow, that's a big goat. Look at the size difference. Isn't it, boy? Hey? Hey? Okay. The first time he was doing that, when we were out and about walking around the lake, he came over to me and we started having a little bit of a scratch together. And then he wanted me to scratch him a bit harder, and he got his horn underneath my t-shirt and then lifted his head up. I couldn't get my t-shirt off his horns. So luckily no one was going past. They'd have pissed themselves laughing. I was being towed along by a bloody great big billy goat. But he is good. So all we do now, when we're out and about with him, just to keep him at arm's length, we've got the old bag stick. Ingenious. Of course, Toon's idea. So we just use this. You just make sure you keep this in between you and Bullseye. And if he gets a bit naughty and starts nibbling on the palm, we just bang that and shout, and his bottom lip goes and he moves on. Tumnus has still got a stay of execution. No one's picking up goats at the moment, so he's going to be with us a little bit longer. And Scape, he's a frisky little bugger. He's just got told off by Toon. I was too slow to get it. But he's not happy now. He wants to go and have some of her coffee. All right, Blackie, you look knackered, girl. Yeah. Hey? Alright, I'm not moving in on your girlfriend. Settle down. I'll tell you what it reminded me of when Bullseye first got here, and Tumnus was sort of like having a mini challenge with him. It was a bit like that World Cup, England against New Zealand, and not the one where we just beat them and then lost in the final. It was well, it was the World Cup that they called Jonah Lomu World Cup. God rest his soul. Probably the best winger of all time, or certainly made the most impact of all time on a World Cup. And he was huge. He was the size of a prop forward playing on the wing, but very fast, very strong. And incredibly, England decided to put their most lightweight winger up against him, Tony Underwood, who couldn't tackle. And that was the end of that. We were out of the World Cup. It's a bit like that, Bullseye against Tumnus. But he is quite friendly, as I've said, so Tumnus was giving it all he's got, and well, he was just bouncing him off really for fun. It is lovely temperament, really, really good. It's been quite good having Tumnus and Scape still here, because it seems to have certainly G'd him on. As soon as Tumnus is sniffing round one and starting blah-de-blahing again, then he's straight over there and sorts them out. So, I'd like to wish Ryan congratulations, because he guessed correctly that Jessie would have one kid and it would be a little girl, and she's just having a little sleep now. Now, Ryan, you didn't mention what name that you wanted to pick, so I did send you a message early hours this morning, about 4:30. She gave birth at about 4 o'clock. So if you'd like to let us know the name of your choice. So she's all white, I think, apart from a nice big black spot on her face and her ears. Yeah, let us know her name, and we'll sort out a certificate for you, and then I'll send that over to you. Jessie's a good mum. She gave birth fine, no problem at all. Just a couple of huffs and puffs, out she popped. Ate a little bit of her own after birth. We're not having the rest of it. And quite protective though. She's tried the old Glaswegian kiss a few times, which for those of you that aren't aware what one of those is a headbutt. She's not a particularly big goat, so you can just grab hold of her and move her around. But that is 6 girls straight now. 6 girls on the bounce. So the first kid born on the farm was Scape, the boy, and then since then we've had 6, one after the other, all little doelings. We're just incredibly lucky when it comes to goat farming. The rest of farming, not so much, but goats, look at her, isn't she beauty? She was stood up and taking milk within, oh, I don't know, less than half an hour. Incredibly quickly, quicker than all the other ones we've had so far. She's beautiful. Well, as they all are. Well done, Mrs. Yeah, hey. Well done. I'd like to say it's something that we're doing that's creating all these girls rather than boys. But all the births we've had so far, they were already pre-pregnant when we first got them. So it's nothing we're doing, but it could be that our prayers to the goat gods. Look at that. She's feeding well. Mum's got plenty of milk, and we also put a supplement in her feed to help milk production as well, help ease the strain on her body. Just spent 3 days clearing out underneath the goat house. All the biochar and goat muck and leaf mould that collected off the road just over there. And that was enough to do over 100 bamboo trees, or bamboo plants rather, get it rightly, and 49 palm nut trees. So I know in the past some people have said, oh, it's going to take you bloody years and years and years to make a difference on this farm. Well, that's nearly all the bamboo done and all the palms done, and we've only recently got 21 goats. For those of you that have been following us, we started off with 3, then up to 6, then up to 7, then to 10, and we've just been gradually going up slowly. So to have that much amount of muck to go around these plants and trees is, I was surprised how much it was. It was almost a foot deep. And let's not forget, they don't always stay in the goat house. So yeah, I know a lot of people, they keep their goats in the house full time. They don't let them out at all. I think we get about 8 tons of that. Bullseye's tired, look at that. That's not bad, is it? Work for 3 seconds a day. Oh, yeah, Tumnus. Oi, just saved her. Unlucky, mate. You almost slipped a sneaky one in. Don't want any of your useless DNA in there, mate. Just to let you know, there's not much more building work that's gone on in the new goat house on Goat Island. The reason being, we've ordered the roof, but the company that's bringing the zinc roof, they're not open again till the 20th. So we've got to hold fire on that. Not too bad though, at least the guy who's in charge of doing the building for us, it's given him a chance to plant all his cassava, because we've had a little bit of rain. That's good. Tim's going to finish having a sweep up here. That'll give me a few more wheelbarrows of muck to take down to the band.